Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to call to order this regular meeting of the Naperville Park District Board of Commissioners. It is Thursday, November 14th, 2019 at 7 p.m. If everyone would please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Bridget, please take the roll.
President Janner?
Here.
Vice President King? Absent. Commissioner Carlson? Here. Commissioner Egan?
Present.
Commissioner McBroom? Here. Commissioner Riley?
Here.
Commissioner Todd?
Here.
Next item on our agenda is matters from the public. Bridget, has anyone from the public signed up to speak tonight?
No.
Okay, then we'll move on to updates and reports. First item 3.1 is the Riverwalk Commission update. We have no report. Next item is the Parks Foundation. We have no report. Next item is the Finance Committee update. Commissioner Carlson.
Thank you, President. The Finance Committee met on Tuesday, October 15th. Staff presented an overview of the 2019 projected operating results and highlights from the 2020 draft budget. The district is poised to remain in a strong financial position, and the 2020 draft budget anticipates balanced budgets in the three major operating funds. A more detailed presentation of the 2020 budget occurred at the special board meeting held this past Tuesday. The proposed budget appropriation ordinance, along with the 2019 tax levy ordinance, will be included on the December 12th, 2019 agenda for the board's consideration. The committee discussed a supplemental tax levy for the 2018 general obligation bonds, which were issued to fund the development of Wolf's Crossing Community Park. The supplemental levy is warranted as the CPI increase to the district's debt service extension base was not known at the time the bonds were issued. The capture of the 1.9% growth in the debt service extension base will generate approximately $56,000 in taxes that will be used to pay debt service on the bonds. The supplemental tax levy ordinance will also be included on the December 12, 2019 agenda for the board's consideration. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Carlson. Item 3.4 is a legislative committee update. Don't believe we have one, so then we'll move on to 3.5, the Parks and Recreation Committee update. Commissioner Riley.
The Parks and Recreation Committee last met on October 18, 2019 at the Administration Building. Resident and Fort Hill Activity Center member Benny Ugakpan addressed the committee regarding the policy's photo and video policy. Discussion followed. Staff put forward ideas that adequately alleviated her concerns. They will be implemented as soon as practical. Resident Doug Dahmer presented suggestions to the committee regarding improvements to Hobson West Ponds Park. Commissioner Riley responded that these proposed improvements will be taken into consideration and discussed at a future meeting. Director Wilson discussed strategies the district is implementing to promote sportsmanship on our programs. Director Standish presented the proposed 2020 budget for committee review and comment. The Planning Department submitted the 2020 capital budget last month. The development of the 2020 capital budget involved a cross-functional staff team with Parks and Recreation Committee members, which started with conversations in early 2019, as well as resident input. Per the capital project prioritization policy and public participation process, if you think that was easy to say, a checklist identifying proposed communication tools and strategies for rolling out 2020 capital improvement projects next year will be released to the Park Board by a weekly packet memo in the upcoming weeks. Director Wilson updated the committee that the Naperville Kayak Agreement has expired, and the district will bring that operation in-house. The healing field will be set up on Rotary Hill for display November 1st through the 11th. Halloween happening take place on October 27th, Grand Pavilion, with the ribbon cutting for the renovated J.C.'s Playground to take place immediately prior. Fort Hill Activity Center Studio D ribbon cutting will take place on Friday, October 25th, with classes to begin October 28th. And golf is nearing the end of the season with its annual turkey shoot coming up November 16th and 17th. Online registration will be available lottery style, and over 100 turkeys are being donated by Jewel. Golfers will be given the option to donate the value of their prize turkey to Naperville Responds to Veterans. And finally, the next meeting of the Parks and Recreation Committee will be Friday, December 13th at 10 a.m. in the Administration Building Boardroom. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Riley. The next update is the Board President update. This past Tuesday, our Board of Commissioners and leadership team participated in our annual budget workshop. Financial stewardship is one of our most important responsibilities as a Board of Commissioners, and we certainly take this responsibility very seriously. Even though we as a district have maintained a strong financial position and a AAA bond rating for several years, we cannot and do not take the financial strength of the district for granted. We discuss and work on the budget, as was mentioned in some previous reports, all throughout the year, and the presentation of the final 2020 fiscal year budget is a culmination of work from several different departments and scrutiny by our leadership team and commissioners. Two key operational issues will challenge the district's operations in 2020 and beyond. First, we'll deal with the state-mandated multi-year minimum wage increase, which will cause issues with hiring and retaining talented staff, especially part-time and seasonal staff. Secondly, our Fort Hill Activity Center is at capacity with wait lists in some areas, and meeting indoor space needs of our community will continue to be a challenge, especially when the weather is like it has been this week. Special thanks to our Finance Director, Sue Stanish, and her team for their extra effort on this year's budget and for answering Commissioner questions in advance in a timely manner. Also, thank you to Marketing Director Samira Luthman and her team for developing a new format for this year's budget presentation, which was very well received. Any resident that would like to view the proposed 2020 budget document can find it in the finance area of our website, napervilleparks.org. And finally, as we turn the page from fall to winter, please continue to stay active in Park District programs. Between our Santa House, winter break camps, and sledding and skating opportunities, there's plenty for all ages to get involved with throughout the holiday season and winter. Thank you, and I'll turn it over to Executive Director McGurry for his report.
Thank you, President Janner. Now through November 22nd, the Park District is collecting small change and donations of any size to provide pumpkin pies for Loaves and Fishes Thanksgiving meal program. Stop by our facilities and drop off your contribution in the collection jars available at the counters. The 2020 Winter Program Guide will be delivered to Naperville Park District resident mailboxes between November 25th and the 30th. The virtual version of this publication is available now at napervilleparks.org and includes winter break camps, spring break camps, and information for spring 2020 Naperville Youth Soccer, Premier Soccer, and Girls Softball. For those interested in volunteering for Santa House and other holiday events, the Park District is offering a holiday volunteer training webinar on Wednesday, November 20th from 7 to 7:45 p.m. This is an easy way to prepare, and it qualifies you to sign up for the volunteer positions and shifts that work best for you. To register for the training, visit our website at napervilleparks.org/volunteer. And finally, with the holiday season on the horizon, staff has been working on a flurry of preparations to open Santa House on the Riverwalk on Saturday, November 30th. In fact, construction on Santa's house just started this morning. Now in its 18th year, Santa House is a great Naperville holiday tradition for kids and adults alike. It's free to visit, and photos with Santa presented in a commemorative folder can be purchased. For more information regarding this event, including the days and the hours of operation, please visit napervilleparks.org/Santa House. Thank you.
Thank you, Executive Director McGurry. We'll now move on to item 4 on our agenda, the monthly treasurer's report.
Move to approve the September Treasurer's Report, which includes board travel expenses for the NRPA conference in the amount of $1,945.
Second.
Any discussion? Bridget, please take the roll.
Vice President King,
Yes.
Commissioner Todd,
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner Egan,
Aye.
Commissioner McBroom,
Yes.
Commissioner Riley,
Yes.
President Janner.
Yes. Next item on our agenda is item 5, Resolution 19-08, establishing estimate of funds to be raised by taxation for the 2019 levy year.
Move to approve Resolution 19.08, establishing estimate of funds to be raised by taxation for the year's 2019 levy year.
Second.
Any discussion? Commissioner Egan?
I realize this is just putting the levy out there to be considered for the public. I'll be voting no to this as well as the levy. CPI is 1.9%. We should be living within CPI. Levying more leads to Things like the eatery, which cost us $384,000 and made a whopping $4,000 last year. I'm grateful it wasn't a loss like the previous year, but my math says that's a 91-year payback period. We need to be delivering value to our residents, not 4% raise pools, which is being requested again this year, albeit that includes an IMF raise of $200,000. That in and of itself should be the raise to employees. We need to look at total cost of ownership and not a compartmentalized budget. So I'll be voting no. Thank you.
Any other discussion? Bridget, please take the roll.
Vice President King,
Yes.
Commissioner Todd,
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner Egan,
No.
Commissioner McBroom,
No.
Commissioner Riley,
Yes.
President Janner,
Yes. Next item on our agenda is the consent agenda. Bridget, would you please read the items on the consent agenda for consideration tonight?
Item 6.1, approve October 2019 disbursements in the amount of $1,909,752.07. 6.2, approve October 2019 disbursements made through the Bank of America Purchasing Card Program in the amount of $215,747.85. 6.3, approve October 2019 disbursements made through the FinTech Electronic Payment System in the amount of $537.85. 6.4, approve October 2019 customer refunds in the amount of $2,405.65. 6.5, approve October 10th, 2019 regular meeting minutes. 6.6, approve October 10th, 2019 executive session closed meeting minutes. 6.7, approve the 2020 independent contractor agreement for karate instruction with Illinois Shotokan Karate Clubs. 6.8, approve the 2020 independent contractor agreement for youth sports instruction with All Star Sports Instruction, Inc. 6.9, approve the 2020 independent contractor agreement for professional soccer training within the Premier Soccer League and soccer program instruction to Challenger Sports Corporation. 6.10, approve Ordinance 969, authorizing execution of an intergovernmental agreement with Indian Prairie Community Unit School District 204 for the use of Park District facility. 6.11, approve Resolution 19-07, Notice of 2020 Regular Board Meeting Schedule. And 6.12, approve Resolution 19-09, recognizing the anniversary of the United States Marine Corps.
Thank you. Are there any items to be removed from the consent agenda? Commissioner Egan?
6.1 and 6.3, please.
Thank you. Any others?
Move to accept consent agenda items 6.2, 6.4, 6.5, 6.6, 6.7, 6.8, 6.9, 6.10, 6.11, and 6.12.
Second.
Any other discussion? Bridget, please take the roll.
Vice President King,
Yes.
Commissioner Todd,
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner Egan,
Aye.
Commissioner McBroom,
Yes.
Commissioner Riley,
Yes.
President Janner,
Yes.
Move to approve consent agenda items as accepted.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? This is a voice vote. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. Now we'll move on to unfinished business. Picking up item 6.1, approval of the October 2019 disbursements in the amount of $1,989,752.07.
Second.
Any discussion?
My standard no vote to this item.
Any other discussion? Bridget, please take the roll.
Vice President King,
Yes.
Commissioner Riley,
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner Egan,
No.
Commissioner McBroom,
Yes.
Commissioner Todd,
Yes.
President Janner,
Yes.
Move to approve October 2019 disbursement made through the FinTech electronic payment systems in the amount of $537.85.
Second.
Any discussion? Commissioner Egan?
Be voting no to this. It's disingenuous to say that we stand for health, but then push booze.
Question?
Commissioner Riley?
This is an obligation that we have to pay, is that correct?
Correct. It's actually for Naperville Brook Golf Course. One of our beer vendors will only take this payment. I think it's a Miller distributor, so we are obligated to pay this.
Right, so this is just paying for product we received.
Correct.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? Bridget, please take the roll.
Vice President King,
Yes.
Commissioner Todd,
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner Egan,
No.
Commissioner McBroom,
Yes.
Commissioner Riley,
Yes.
President Janner.
Yes. We have no new business. Future meetings. The next regular meeting of the Board of Park Commissioners will be December 12th, 2019 at 7 p.m. here in council chambers, followed by the January 9th, 2019 meeting, also 7 p.m. in council chambers right here. We'll now move on to executive session.
Move to adjourn to executive session to discuss land acquisition under Section 2C of the Open Meetings Act. Go to OTC 5.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Bridget, if you would, please.
Vice President King,
Yes.
Commissioner Todd,
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner Egan,
Aye.
Commissioner McBroom,
Yes.
Commissioner Riley,
Yes.
President Janner.
Yes.
It'll take more time to go and come back, so just, you'll step out for a minute. Okay.
Rest you can go, Eric.